Israel's COVID vaccine committee has recommended COVID shots for 5 to 11-year-olds, positioning it to join the US in rolling out jabs to primary school-aged children. It is the latest step in Israel's effort to suppress a fourth wave of the virus. Middle East correspondent Tom Joyner reports.
Well, this is another step forward in Israel's blitz of a vaccination campaign, with the country's COVID vaccine board voting overwhelmingly to recommend Pfizer shots for children between the ages of 5 and 11. Israel's health ministry still needs to officially sign off on the recommendation before those kids can start to be inoculated, but that looks likely to happen within the next few weeks. Pfizer has already said that their vaccine showed more than 90% efficacy against the coronavirus in a clinical trial in this particular age group, 5 to 11-year-olds. And of course, we're seeing now kids in the same age bracket being vaccinated in the United States. So once it gets the green light here, that will mean 1.2 million Israeli children will soon be getting their first jab since the pandemic began, albeit a smaller dosage than adults have been receiving. Now, that might not seem like a whole lot of people when you consider the entire population of the country is more than 9 million. But health officials here in Israel believe it's another major step towards herd immunity and, of course, the protection of children as well. Now, Israel's been a really interesting case study in this pandemic when it comes to vaccinations, because it was the first country to widely inoculate at the start of the year, December, January. A lot of its citizens were vaccinated, and then to reopen as a result, meaning that life for the vaccinated returned to relative normal using their Green Pass system. But then we saw a slide in immunity in the 6 months or so after most people got their second jab, which precipitated a big spike in Delta infections in August and September. Israel then became the first country really to widely give out booster shots, or third vaccine doses, to everyone over the age of 12, which saw that fourth wave all but subside. The economy and schools have remained open throughout that period, in contrast to the approach taken by governments in Australia, even at the peak of that fourth wave, with more than 10,000 new infections per day.